When you come to Christ, you are one with God in spirit.
Number one is what?
It's the spirit.
Spirit.
Number 2 is the soul.
Soul.
Number 3 is the physical body. It will die one day. Only 2 people will not die. They didn't die.
Who?
Enoch and Elijah.
Really?
Enoch went up to heaven without being dead, without dying. Elijah, God take him up on a cart of fire, something like that. I don't remember how you call it. He was a prophet. But Enoch was not a prophet. Enoch was, he was
Bible studies.
He was close to God. That's in Genesis. 2 people. Even Jesus died and rose from the dead. But those 2 guys, they never died. They went to heaven like physically, man. Something extraordinary, man.
We'll get into that in another chapter.
Right there in the Bible.
Another chapter. Oh man.
Those guys didn't die, man.
All right.
Enoch was the grandson of Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah, their grandson.
Grandson.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The story gets deep.
Yeah. But Adam died. Eve died.
Yeah.
But this guy, their grandchild, did not die because he was walking with God. The closer he was with God, God just lifted him up.
So he got like a pass.
The Bible says God took him up because he was walking with God.
Okay.
But the sad story is that his granddaddy was not walking with God because
He didn't listen, huh?
Yeah.
His granddaddy didn't
He
listen.
listened to the devil.
Yeah.
His wife listened to the devil.
Oh,
he
yeah.
listened to his wife, and then that's what we are in chaos today.
Hey, she ate the hell out that apple,
Yeah,
huh?
it's not an apple, really, but it's a disobedience.
You said not to do it, and instead she went ahead and
the Bible says of food. It didn't say what food.
she ate everything.
People say apple, but
Rain,
it's not.
rain.
The Bible doesn't say it's an apple. It says a
Rain.
fruit.
Fruit, okay.
Yeah, whatever fruit it is.
Whatever fruit it was.
But she
Rain.
ate,
And then
she
it-
gave her husband, and then he ate. When
Oh,
she
yeah.
ate,
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
happened.
Mm.
But once her husband took a bite, oh, their eyes were open. They saw they were naked. Whatever. Were they walking like with their eyes closed? No. Something like disobedience. God said, "Do not do this. You do it. You listen to the devil. You do it."
Yeah.
Now, who is your God? The devil or God?
Mm.
So that's what happened.
Yeah.
And they were kings on earth. They were gods on the earth. And they got the crown and gave it. Once they disobeyed God, they obeyed the devil, the crown went automatically on the devil's head. That's why I say the devil is ruling the world. And Jesus came, took that crown back and gave it to his church. So when you come to Christ, the devil has no power over it. Jesus gave it back to you. That's when you are in Jesus. But as long as you're not in Jesus, the devil is your king. He's crowning, he's ruling over your life. It's crazy. He's your master.
Not me. There's someone else, not me.
Yeah, man. Jesus is so good, man. Yeah. Now, you understand when you hear the message, God is spirit.
Yeah, I
the
gotta
devil
look
is
up that
spirit.
message. on
What about
Facebook.
you? Who are you? If I'm a human, so my child is also a human. So if I'm spirit, my child must be spirit. I mean, if you are a child of God, God is spirit. That's what Jesus says. Then you must be spirit. So you come from heaven. You are in this earth because the earth is physical. God provided a physical body for you to live in this world. Without the physical body, you are illegal here. That's part of the message.
All right.
So every spirit without a body is illegal on earth. That's why the devil had to talk to the serpent, to use the serpent body to talk to Eve. The animals, the humans, they are physical dirt body.
Yeah.
The spirit needs a dirt body to function on earth. Without a dirt body, no spirit can really work on earth. Even God himself. That's the way as a king he made it. The Bible says he made the earth for man. But he would rule the world as the unseen inside a sin. The man is the sin, the human. But the unseen is God Himself living in the sin. Because God is invisible. If you want to be visible on earth, you need a human. That's why He provided Jesus after Adam and Eve failed. How Jesus was born. He didn't have an earthly body, an earthly father, a biological father. As the Holy Spirit comes upon Mary and she got pregnant. That's what makes Him different. Because when you pregnant a woman, the DNA is from you, your sperm. So the Holy Spirit is that sperm from God into Mary. That's the power of God.
Nice.
So your sperm is your strength, is yourself.
Gotcha.
So that's the way Jesus came into the world.
Yeah.
And that's why even when you go to school, you're reading a book, they say such and such year before Jesus and such year after Jesus. Have you ever read a book like that?
AD.
I mean, Jesus is the center.
Okay.
Even the world, all those philosophers, the writers, the readers, they know that Jesus is the center. Before Jesus, people used to count 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, until 0, because after sin, things come down, things minus, things diminish, okay, things decrease after Adam and Eve sinned. So when Jesus came, what happened? He began to multiply. When Jesus came, you count from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the way you count today. If you go to the Old Testament, you see the way they count. The year that David was king, it's a year prior before some other years. And if you don't want to talk about people who comes after David, you will see the year is less. So count from the Old Testament, you just count backwards.
Yeah.
From up to bottom.
Okay.
From 10 to 0. From 100 to 0, from 1,000 to 0.
Gotcha.
When you come with Jesus, you count from 0 to 10 to 100 and 1,000 and
Interesting.
He is the center.